My name is Lana van Rooyen, and today I'll be playing my recital for you. My first piece is the Sarabande Polonaise and Modernerie by Johann Sebastian Bach. My second piece is the Sentimentale by Claude Bolling, and my third piece is the fourth movement from the Suite Antique by John Rutter.
Thank you, David. Okay, so thank you very much, Lana and Anri. What a nice day I've had listening to this lovely instruments playing, and it's one of the things I find really enjoyable is listening to you solving problems exactly the same way as professional musicians do. So that's very nice to see that you're on the right track, is what I'm suggesting. Just a couple of quick general comments, really. When you get to a cadenza, and often cadenzas, they don't always have to be at the end of a piece, they can often be in the middle of a piece, there are various ways to approach it. Usually, because it's suddenly a solo, there's nothing but you, there's a bit more time than you think. And it's nice for the audience if you relax the time a little bit. And what I really mean is it's the silences between phrases. There's a little bit more time to take between phrases. So consider that before your accompanist or the orchestra comes back in, and then you're in more of a structure where you have to share a tempo with them. So don't rush. We all rush through cadenzas, but there's much more time. A little bit about playing a cadenza is showing off. That's a whole different topic, really. But if you're comfortable showing off a little bit, then do, but don't let it take you over. But that's good. And then comments I've made before. If you're playing a solo piece, you have to be. Remember, you have no help with the pulse. You've got to direct the pulse and keep it going yourself. And Lana, a nice point. When you're playing a suite, you do have to emphasise. Excuse me. You do have to emphasise the difference between tempi, which I thought you were doing very nicely. And Anri, some very nice playing. I think you're getting tempos very nicely, which is good. Sustaining notes is very tricky. It's an organisational thing, really. Two things. You have to slightly hold your nerve and you have to practice it. Playing a long note is very tricky. It needs a lot of practice, but put the hours in and you get that right. And another short comment is, I often think, and my analogy with sports again, if you think you're playing comfortably and well and in control of your instrument on a day, you can take a few more risks. Again, using my analogy of cricket or golf or tennis, if you think you're playing really well, take the risk of trying to play super quietly or maybe a little faster in passages you try hard. If you don't think you're playing well, and the professional sportsmen are very good at this, don't take the risks. So sit back a little bit and don't play so fast. Don't play quietly. I was thinking there were a few passages in the Claude Bolling, I thought, where those super high notes, pianissimo, If you're really having a good day, take the risk. It's very effective. But if you're not having a good day, don't. I think it's probably time I was quiet now and let everybody get on with their day. So just quickly, you'll get your the notes I've made. They're comments for you to consider. They're not. I'm not suggesting you're doing anything wrong. They'll go back to the moderator. They'll go back to Evelyn, and then they'll come on to you. But I'm going to give you your marks quickly. So Lana, you've had a really nice day, and you've done a lot of preparation, I think. So it's a D again, I'm afraid. It's all I can do, really. It's a dip. Well done, diploma. Very nice playing. Anri, you're on the right track. Lots of the things you're doing are absolutely right. Keep going. You're getting, and I've given you honours. It's really nice to hear people solving problems and making good decisions in music. It's lovely. One final comment I'm going to make, just to cause trouble. In the last 20, 30 years, Baroque music has got faster and faster, the fast movements. There is a movement again now to take the fast movements a bit slower again. And I think your generation of musicians are going to get involved in that. So things like the Bedineri and things, they don't have to go hell for leather anymore. That movement, I think, is in Europe, especially with the early music groups, they're going back to tempos which are a little slower, which is exciting. You still need to have in your armoury time to play very fast, though. So thank you, everybody, today, and thank you very much, Lana and Anri. Thank you, that's lovely. And anybody else that's listening and has played today, I've really enjoyed your playing. Thank you very much. David, finally, I'll shut up. Back to you. Thank you very much.
Just a very, very, very big thank you to Tim for a most wonderful day of constructive, encouraging, wonderful comments to the participants. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, for giving us your time and your wonderful manner and disposition. Thank you very much to all the participants for playing so beautifully, for all the teachers in preparing your students for all this hard work. And finally, Dave, thank you for everything that you are doing to help our festival continue online. Have a good night and God bless you all. Lots of love.